Buying a car from Facebook Market gone wrong.
Put a towel down here. This shit been leaking for a minute.
Good, you know, people are... Damn.
She thought she found the perfect car, but we all know you taking a chance buying a car off Facebook Marketplace. Let's get right to it. Let's go.
Samira needed to buy a car and thought she found the perfect vehicle on Facebook Marketplace. It was a 2013 Kia Optima Hybrid with 163,000 kilometers, selling for $7,500. When she met the seller in a residential area, a woman's name was on the car's ownership.
So I was thinking, like this is a family trying to get rid of their car. He told me his wife is getting rid of it because they got a new one and they don't have room in the driveway for it.
The man said someone else was planning to buy the car, so she would need to purchase it right away. He said he had the used vehicle information package, but never provided it. They went to the bank, she paid for the car, but when she went to Service Ontario, she found out the mileage on the car was not 163,000 kilometers. The odometer had been rolled back from 265,000. The car had more than 100,000 kilometers more than she thought it had.
Extremely devastated. Like, I would not have even taken the time out of my day to go look at this car if I knew that this is the mileage that it had on there.
Criminals are using tools that allow them to roll back odometers so thousands of kilometers can just disappear. CTV News has done many stories over the years involving vehicles with rolled back odometers. When you buy a car privately, you don't have the same protections as when buying through an OMVIC registered dealer, which is why you have to make sure the seller is legitimate and not a curbsider.
Chances are, if you're buying through a curbsider, there's something wrong with that vehicle. The odometer's been rolled back.
Samira found out after buying the car the seller had been previously charged by OMVIC for rolling back odometers multiple times.
Wow.
She's been advised to file a complaint. She wanted to share her story to warn other buyers to be careful.
Maybe my story could be something that other people can learn from.
Unfortunately, guys, that's happening to a lot of people. My last video, the young lady had the same exact issue.
Me with a fake check.
Cash it. Because it says loan check on there, right?
It's not, yeah. But it's been passed. They passed it.
Yeah, but it says to the order of that person. That's not me. So if I try to cash it, they're going to bounce it back because it's not my name in the check.
That's crazy. First of all, why would you take a check from somebody if you're buying a car off Facebook Marketplace? That's like a red flag number one. There's no way you're supposed to do that. Always accept cash. Never take a check when you're buying something like this off Facebook Marketplace.
So that's why we would need to go to the bank.
Absolutely.
Because that doesn't say my name right now. So if I go try to cash this check, they're not going to let me cash it because that's not me.
Come on, man. Really try to get away with that. And he's looking at it like he don't know that.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Thank you.
Yep.
Look,
I mean, if you guys want to meet up I'm free tomorrow. I mean, if you guys want to go to the bank
I gotta go to work, though. I won't be free tomorrow.
All right.
Unbelievable.
All right, thank you.
If you want to do 25, 500, I'll go get the cash. If you don't want to do it,
No, I'm not going to waste my time like that. I already wasted enough time.
That's crazy.
Believe that?
They tried to give him a check with somebody else's name on it. Man, they would have held my man up in the bank thinking he trying to do some check fraud stuff. Gotta be careful out here buying these cars, guys. This is out of control. See what I'm saying? She bought that truck off of Facebook Marketplace and that joint started smoking it. A lot of people were talking trash to her in her comments. So she made a video.
You need to relax. It's not a Range Rover, for one. It's a Land Rover Discovery Sport, okay? And yes, clearly, I know they're shit, diabolical, blah, 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 blah. And also, dealers do post their cars on Marketplace. I don't know how majority of you people haven't seen that, but they post their ads on Marketplace. And yes, they're real dealers. They have their license. They're real places.
Yeah, maybe so. But you see, they sold you a lemon. I never would trust a dealer on Facebook Marketplace. A lot of times it's people scamming, people trying to run dealerships from out of their homes. They got cars they bought from the auction trying to sell them. So you just have to be extra, extra careful. Some of these are real dealers, but they like mom and pop strip mall dealerships with no credibility. If you go and read the reviews, you'll see people complaining. And that's what a lot of people don't do. They don't read the reviews from these little dealerships. Some of them are legit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all the small dealers are trash, but most of the time on Facebook Marketplace, you're going to end up with a lemon.
In the wrong for giving someone $20,000, half of the payment to buy their car today, but they're not going to sign over the title until tomorrow because I need the other $22,000 to clear. So tomorrow I'll send them the rest of the money. But today they will have the deposit so they don't sell the car to anyone else.
Ain't no way. If I don't have all the money at that point in time to complete the deal at the DMV or at the bank, there's no giving someone I don't know $20,000. Who's to say they won't just run off with the money? Some of these people, man, they don't use common sense. Guys, do not do this. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes you can get good cars off Facebook Marketplace. I'm not saying that all the cars on there are trash and everybody's scamming. I'm not saying that. But when you get past $5,000, you got to be super careful. Because I'm not paying no $40,000 for no car from somebody off Facebook Marketplace. That's a big no-no. You might as well just go to the dealership and pay cash for a car. There's no way I'm doing that.
And then I'll meet up later to pick up the van and then move all my stuff into the van, if that makes sense. And then right now I'm packing up my car, and then everything should be good to go. And then tomorrow morning it should be finalized, but I think everything's fine, guys.
Yeah, see, he just naive. You know what I'm saying? He's super green is what they call him. People see him coming from a mile away. He about to get scammed so bad, it's unreal. Oh, heck no. What?
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing that noise. It sounds like it wants to turn off.
No, it's not turning off. It's not going to turn off. That's the plan. That's what I told you earlier when we was having it converted. And then that's a small misfire. That's the spark plug.
Yeah.
If
Great.
you change out those spark plugs, that is gone. Literally. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I'm going to pass. I appreciate it. Goofy people thought they was going to scam me.
Right.
Yeah. Where I didn't want to go.
Man, you got to be a complete fool to buy a car like that from somebody. Ain't no way. That car about to blow up. You talk about if you change the spark plug. I mean, that may be true, but why even risk that? There's too many other cars you can buy. Why go to see a car and it's already sounding like it's going to break down? So, guys, not only do you got to worry about buying bad cars from people off Facebook Marketplace, people always scamming. I'm going to show y'all a clip of one of the ways they are scamming people on Facebook Marketplace. Please pay attention to this.
He made 20 grand a month scamming people on Facebook Marketplace, and he told me I could tell you guys how he does it, so let's get into it. This is for educational purposes only, so if you see one of these types of listings, just go ahead and get off of it. So this is one of his listings. It's a 2020 Scat Pack 392. It's 12K. As you can tell, it is very low. These usually go for 20 to 30 grand, so let me tell you why it's so low. If you look at the description, he asks for a $250 deposit and claims it's high in demand. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna swipe up and you can be like, yo, I'm interested. Then he's gonna tell you to not worry about the deposit right away. You're gonna discuss details, when, where, and how you're gonna get the car. And at the very end, he's gonna mention, yo, send me the deposit and we should be good to go. You might be skeptical at first, but then you're gonna think to yourself, yo, I did all this just to not pay the little small $250 deposit. Let me just go ahead and do it. You're gonna send that $250, he's gonna block you on everything. You're never gonna see or hear from this nigga ever again. Imagine, many people are gonna swipe up on this listing, and he has multiple listings. He told me he has over 500 listings across the United States of America. And each individual listing has multiple buyers. The bulk of the work comes from communicating with each and every one of them, which he has hired people to do so. And after all that, he told me that's just the tip of the iceberg. Yo, stay safe out there, bro.
Man, it's crazy because I used to see these ads. I'm like, I wonder why people are posting these cars for so cheap. You know, $300 deposit, $500 deposit. And once people send that money, it's over. Then they be like, send it through Cash App. Anytime somebody wants you to send money through Cash App and you don't know them, just automatically assume it's a scam. Especially when it comes to these cars and buying them off Facebook Marketplace. And you know, it's gonna be a lot of people that say, oh, I bought cars and been, you know, successful transaction. Yes, that's very true. But there are so many people losing their money from these scams that it's unreal. And that's why I've been making videos back to back about this, because there's so many different ways that they're getting people. So please pay attention to these ads, do your research, Do not send anybody deposits and all. Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not accept a check. None of that stuff. Make sure you're doing VIN checks, title checks, all that stuff. You have to do your due diligence. Other than that, go to a dealership and buy your car. Yes, you can buy a car for cheap off Facebook Marketplace, but you're taking a big chance. So if you're new to the channel, man, you like these videos, you like videos like this, subscribe to the channel, share the video, like the video. I appreciate y'all watching. I see y'all on the next one. Peace.